the experience that you're having out there. And globally, let's rate, in general, the customer service experience out there that you're having. And no thumbs down yet. But let's do the same thing. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how many of us really believe, and let's be honest, that in general, the experience we have out there is an 8.5 or higher? Raise your hand. I just need to try and understand this, given, by the way, that the title of this segment is The Great Disconnect. So we are all providing, we all raised our hand, we're all 8.5 or above, right? So we're all providing this amazing customer experience. Yet all our friends and neighbors in the room, nobody's having this great customer experience. What's wrong with this picture? You ever know anybody who lived near the railroad tracks? And you go to their house, and you're sitting at the kitchen table, and the train comes rolling by, and like the glasses are rattling on the table, and stuff's falling off the shelves, and they're just going about their business, right? They don't even notice the train anymore. Have you ever been in a cow barn? You ever walked into a cow barn? I was in one when I was a little kid, which is a long time ago, and I still remember, like the hairs in my nose sizzling. It was such a horrible experience to me. It was such a gross olfactory violation, and I remember it to this day. And I'm walking in with the farmer, and it's like he's walking into the perfume department at Nordstrom's. He doesn't even notice it. That's what it's like in our businesses. We're the guys who live near the train tracks, we're the farmer, we're used to it. We just can't see it anymore. And that results in this huge disconnect. We all think we're crushing it. We're not. We're not crushing it. And because we have to squeeze so much information in such a small window of time today, I don't have the ability to tell you the cute stories and all the stuff that I usually get to do to bring the message home. So I made your promise that I'm going to give you good stuff that you can really take back and change the way you do business. So I'm not going to be gentle today. So is that okay? Okay, because I'm doing it anyway. So the first message is the great disconnect. Okay? And the great disconnect refers to the guy that lives near the railroad tracks, doesn't even hear the train anymore. That's what we're like. We think we're crushing it. We are absolutely not crushing it. You know that because you know what kind of experiences you have out there. Okay? So, what to do about that? So what is this customer experience that we keep talking about? We used to call it customer service. So my background is in the restaurant business, and we used to say customer service refers to everything that happens other than the product. So let me introduce you to another concept. So we had great disconnect. Here's the second concept. I know I'm blowing through these. That's okay. The second concept is something I call the myth of core competency. The myth of core competency. And that is what we think we're selling is not what we're selling. So Peter Palumbo is in the business of repairing automobiles. He's not in the business of repairing automobiles. In fact, when I bring, let me do it this way. Tim Smith, you go to the dentist? You have a dentist? Yes. You do. Is he a good dentist?
Yes.
He is. How do you know he's a good dentist? He tells me. Well, where did he go to dental school? Yeah. Well, where did he graduate his class? No idea. But did he do a residency? Where did he? Oh, yeah. So you go to the dentist. He's a good dentist. I take my cars to Peter to repair. He's a good repair guy. His mechanics are good, they're honest, they're timely, all that kind of stuff. But we don't go there We don't know. We're not going to a dentist because he's a good dentist. We have no idea if he's a good dentist. I have no idea what the hell his guys are doing on the roads of my cars. If I knew, I'd fix it myself. So the myth of core competency is something we're guilty of. We think because I'm the better dentist, because I'm technically better with my hands, or because I'm the better mechanic, that that's what brings people in. But it's not, and that's why we call it the myth of core competency. We don't know if our dentists even went to dental school. We don't know. Nobody knows. You know, they've got sharp objects in your mouth.
Too much shit going on.
But the dentist thinks that by being a better dentist, he's bringing more patients in. And that's just not the case. We go to Palumbo's because of the experience that we have. You go to your dentist because you know that when you walk out, you feel as though you've been taken care of. And we have such a diverse group in the room. We have not-for-profits, we have shop owners from Main Street, we've got people from the bigger businesses in the community, we're service businesses, we're all over the place. But this applies to everybody. And there's great material on this, but what Peter is selling me, really, in the experience, is safety and convenience and that feeling that I've been taken care of in an honest manner. There are millions of people out, okay, maybe not millions, but there's a ton of other places where I could go to have my car fixed. I choose to go there because of the experience I have. So the experience, so we did the Great Disconnect. We did the myth of core competency, where people are not coming to us for core. You go to an accountant, you don't know if your accountant's any good or not. You know how you feel. You know you feel that your accountant is taking good care of you. You know that you feel like your dentist is taking good care of you. You feel like the guy fixing your car is taking good care of you. But we understand the Great Disconnect. What we think we're doing is not what our customers are experiencing. So we think, because of our core competency, because we're technically good, because we have the right inventory, we have the right prices, we're doing the right advertising, all that kind of stuff. No, that's not what the customer experience is. What is the customer service experience, Jim? You ask. So here's what it is. The customer experience is millions of little things. So here's how it works. Inside each one of us, you ever rely on gut feeling in your job at work? It's pretty reliable, isn't it? It's amazingly, and we think it's magical, and maybe it is, but here's how I think of gut feeling. Inside each one of us, we have this little supercomputer. And by the way, these little supercomputers have a little BS meter on them, and they're very, very powerful. So we sense BS, like we know, right? When someone's trying to get over on us, we sense that. The little hairs on our back of our neck go up. We know when someone's trying to get over on us. So gut feeling is when we have an interaction with somebody, we're taking in all sorts of information, like millions of little things from their body language, like the color of their shirt, the way they're making eye contact, how many times they're blinking, how they smell, their posture, all this, like millions and millions of little bits of data are coming in. And they're going into this supercomputer, and our little supercomputer, the BS meter, does its job. And then the supercomputer takes all that data and puts it together, and it comes up with this thing that we think is a magical gut feeling. But it's not magical, it's just the amazing capacity of our brains to take all those subliminal, subconscious cues that we're not even aware of and process them and result in something that's a gut feeling that is uncannily reliable. So our customers, our clients, our patients, what have you, our donors, they all have that little supercomputer. And the customer experience takes everything about their experience with us and processes it through this little supercomputer and comes up with a feeling, that feeling that we have. So the purchasing decision is not made rationally. We would like to believe we make purchasing decisions rationally. We're not. It's emotional. And it's a result of all this stuff. Why should I do business with you? There are tons of people out there who sell what you sell, who provide the service you provide. I have so many options. Customers have so many choices. You need to give me a really good reason why, out of all those people, that I should do business with you. That's your job. So you know what? In the spirit of bringing it hard, be loyal to local. My BS meter just went like off the charts. We're not going to guilt anybody into doing business with us. It's our job. It's our job as business owners to create an experience that makes people want to do business with us, that makes people choose to do business with us. Yes or no? That's our job. That's what we get paid for. Okay. So the customer